Have you ever wondered what airline pilots eat during long flights? It probably seems like a small detail. But hidden behind airplane cockpit doors is a surprisingly important safety rule that most passengers never hear about. On many airlines, pilots are encouraged, or sometimes required, to eat different meals from each other. Not different portions, completely different meals. So why would airlines care about something as simple as lunch? The answer comes down to one major concern: food poisoning. Imagine a long international flight traveling thousands of feet above the ground. There are two pilots inside the cockpit, responsible for safely operating the aircraft. Now imagine both pilots eat the exact same contaminated meal. If that food causes illness, both pilots could become sick at the same time, and suddenly the safety of everyone on board could be at risk. It may sound dramatic, but aviation is built around reducing even extremely unlikely risks. Airlines constantly prepare for worst-case scenarios, and preventing simultaneous food poisoning is one of them. That's why many airlines have policies designed to lower the chance of both pilots becoming ill from the same source. In some cases, the captain and first officer are specifically instructed to choose different meals. For example, one pilot may eat chicken, while the other eats pasta. Or one might eat crew catering, while the other chooses a packaged option. The goal is simple. If one meal somehow causes sickness, the other pilot will likely remain healthy and capable of flying the aircraft safely. This practice has existed in aviation for decades, and while food poisoning incidents involving pilots are rare, there have been real cases throughout aviation history where contaminated food affected crew members. Even mild symptoms like nausea, stomach pain, or dizziness can become serious problems inside a cockpit. Pilots need constant concentration, fast reaction times, and clear decision-making abilities. Airlines cannot afford unnecessary risks. But here's something even more interesting. The food pilots eat is often different from passenger meals, too. On many flights, pilots receive specially prepared crew meals. These meals may be handled separately from regular passenger catering to reduce contamination risks. And because pilots often work long hours across multiple time zones, airlines also pay close attention to nutrition, hydration, and alertness. Certain foods may help maintain energy levels during long flights. Heavy meals that cause fatigue are generally avoided. Alcohol restrictions are also extremely strict. Most airlines follow what's commonly known as the bottle-to-throttle rule. Pilots are prohibited from consuming alcohol within a specific number of hours before flying. In many countries, this limit is at least 8 hours. Some airlines require even longer. Again, aviation prioritizes safety above everything else, and that safety culture influences countless small decisions passengers rarely notice. Even meals. In fact, commercial aviation is often called one of the safest industries in the world, precisely because it takes minor risks seriously before they become major problems. What may seem overly cautious to outsiders is often part of a much larger system designed to prevent accidents before they ever happen. And while most passengers never think about what pilots eat, that simple meal choice may actually be part of a carefully designed safety strategy happening quietly behind the scenes. So, the next time you board an airplane, remember, if the pilots are eating different meals, it's probably not because they're picky eaters. It's because modern aviation is built on layers of protection, planning, and preparation, even during lunch. Sometimes the safest flights are protected by the smallest details.